Now to the dreary weather ahead of maybe a warm-up this week. Meteorologist John Dawson has a first look at the forecast. Hello, JD.
Yeah, Tom, I'm advertising this as the kind of last push of winter. So this is going to kind of be it for the very wintry weather, I think, this season. Not to say that we couldn't have another chilly morning here or there, but those multiple days of freezing temperatures, and that's sort of what's on the way out. And we certainly are feeling, though, a bit on the cool side with those overcast skies, or it's just raining wherever you are, as we've had a very active Fox Red storm seeker radar for much of the afternoon. The heaviest of the storms right now are going to be moving just south of Pasadena and over towards Baytown through LaPorte. Deer Park, I'm sure, also getting in some of that rain right now. This is where the thunder and the lightning is, the heavier downpours, maybe even a little bit of small hail mixed in. We've certainly had reports of some of that small hail at times during the day today. And then up to the north, we've got some heavier storms that have left Walker County, moving in towards the Lake Livingston area, and some lighter showers back down towards the Woodlands, where there's a couple of little heavier downpours that are kind of mixed in. But this is sort of the push, I think, for right now as far as the heavier rain is concerned. But as we continue into the overnight hours, we're going to keep the lighter rain as a possibility. And I do think we'll have one more sort of push of heavier rain before the rain in general starts to move its way out. So when we look at these outdoor activities that we have across the area this weekend, of course, that includes Mardi Gras down in Galveston. We're looking at rain to be a part of that throughout the rest of the evening, into the overnight hours, and early tomorrow as well. I think by the time we get to lunch, we've wrapped up with the rain, and then eventually we start trying to clear the skies out a little bit. But plenty of cloud cover out there if you're not seeing the rain. 41 degrees right now across the downtown Houston area. With the winds, we're still even feels like the temperatures are in the 30s though. So that's that wintry-like feeling that we've got happening. And I've been watching our visibilities quite closely because there's been some foggy conditions kind of rolling on through with the rain as well. Right now, though, everything is above 1 mile an hour. Well, correction, their Tomball has a mile. When you see a mile or less, that's impacting your driving, where you need to be taking some precautions. So that's going to be something to think about as well the rest of the evening and into tonight. You'll notice the lighter rains as we move into the overnight hours. This is around 10:45 or so. As we get closer into sunrise, look how things begin to get a little bit more active, and we'll have one more kind of push. You see the reds and the oranges, those are the heavier downpours. When we get to the afternoon, rain is done. Clouds are still there, but slowly as we get into the end of the day on Sunday, those will start to clear out. That'll lead to another kind of cool morning overall. Let's jump ahead a little bit and talk about the World Championship Barbecue Cook-Off. Yes, that's kind of the beginning of the rodeo festivities every year, and that's coming up on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Overall, look at these numbers. That's looking a little bit more spring-like. Isolated chances for some showers on Saturday, but overall the 7-day forecast I think is an improvement from what we've had the last week or so, especially when we get to tomorrow afternoon, because yes, cold and rainy again waits for you in the morning, but after that we slowly begin to warm things up and the sunshine becomes more dominant than the rain for the rest of the 7-day forecast.